Good morning! Friday, 4th of July weekend, I guess. 4th of July is on a Tuesday, so anyway, Dad's getting some spraying done this morning. We still got a smoke haze in the air today, but I hear that's going to clear out with some of the storms that are supposed to blow through here and change the wind direction a little bit. That would be nice. We need to go start dealing with our irrigation stuff because Dad needs to spray that field. So I think we're going to end up picking up pipe today. I'm going to go up now and get our fuel trailer brought home because it's dried off enough I can get back there with a pickup now. So we'll take care of that. Well, what do you think? Are our beans better? Are they looking better? They're getting taller, I can tell that. They're starting to get some height to them, so I imagine the water plays a role in that. I'm sure the water plays a role in that. Our flow is back down to about normal. Maybe a little higher yet, but the river has cleared up considerably since the rain. We got a new piece of treasure there. Half of a barrel. All right. All right, well, we're going to worry about the rest of this stuff a little bit later. I don't know if we'll pull the pump and generator and all that stuff right now or not. But we need to at least pick up the pipe running across the rows. So we'll get our fuel trailer taken home. We gotta use our electric jack, lift it up. Oh yeah. I'm never buying a trailer without one of these again. That's so much nicer than a hand crank. All right, we do still have roughly a quarter of a tank of fuel in there yet. According to our meter, we've used 426 gallons out of the roughly 600 that we put in there. So Phil wants to fill up our generator at the farm with it. We're gonna take it back and do that. All right, we got this home. I filled up the generator well. We tried to. This thing ran empty. But I didn't get 600 gallons out of it. I think I'm leaned way too far back. We're gonna have to adjust the tongue on there. So anyway, a decision has been made. We're gonna go pick up irrigation pipe. So Phil and I are gonna go up there and start breaking it apart and get it out of the field. This is weird in July. Not even July, it's June 30th today and we're picking up irrigation pipe. We're gonna move it. It's probably what's gonna happen. But right now we're just gonna get it picked up. Focus, there we go. Lots of pipe. Piled. We've got it piled. So we break it apart, put it in piles, and then we'll come back and pick it up. I was trying to move this, but I broke a roll pin on one of my stabilizer legs, and I don't have my impact to raise them, so we're gonna have to wait to do that. Not much exciting to film here. We're just breaking apart pipe, and we got all the piles made. Got the traveler moved out of our way. I'm gonna take the 4440 and go hook up to the pipe trailer, and we are going to load it up. I did take the generator home. All that's left is the pipe and the pump, pipe trailer, so we'll get there. We are going to need to get the backhoe up here at some point to get our screen out of the river and to pull our grounding rod that we had for the generator, so we'll get to that part, but get the pipe out of the field so Dad can spray it. That's the priority right now. It's a little muggy out today. It's not all that hot, but man, the humidity's got to be high because I'm sweating like crazy. Anyway, all the pipe is on the trailer. And we got it all on one trailer. Like, we didn't have to go unload part of it and bring it back up. So that's awesome. We're actually going to take it and park it up by where the next field is. We're not going to lay it out today. I don't know when we're going to lay it out. Heck, it might not get laid out at all. But if we're going to irrigate more this summer, it's going to be in the field where we irrigated corn last year and not back here. So we are going to leave the pipe trailer at least closer to that field instead of dragging it all the way back to the farm, which is the opposite direction. And I'm going to take the traveler and park it up there as well. But I think we're going to take both tractors home. We're going to need at least one of them to run the auger to fill our wheat bins. So we'll want it back there for that anyway. Yeah, it's a good deal. Get this picked up. I don't know that, I mean, our beans look good. I was going to say, I don't know if it was worth it, but the beans do look pretty good out here, in spots at least.
Went home for lunch, and look who showed up. That's Jack's truck, finally, after we picked up all the pipe he comes. Dang. Alright, the last of the stuff. Traveler and the pump. Our bridges are still back there, but we'll get those when we need them. A little truck washing. Foaming.
Alright, well today's one of those days that I'm actually being productive, but it's not good filming material stuff. So I probably don't have a whole lot here, which is okay. We got our pipe and everything picked up and out of the field. We got the Traveler out, the 4020 and the 4440 are home. Pipe trailer and the Traveler sitting at the next field. We are good there. Phil is washing a semi. He's been working on those on and off for the last week or two, trying to get stuff ready for wheat harvest, changing oils and just checking things that need to be checked. I have a couple of seed bills that I need to go and drop off, so I'm going to run and do that quick. And then when we get back, we'll see what's going on. I want to mess with that fuel trailer. I'm going to try and lower or raise the hitch so that it sits more level on the truck like that. And maybe we'll mess with our grain cart scale a little bit more. I got a little bit more stuff set up on the computer end of it that should have connected to my John Deere to allow the importation of our client farm field tree, which would be awesome. All right, well, after a lengthy visit with one of my seed customers, good time, we're back. We're gonna fill the boss up because we need some fuel, more fuel in the generator, and we'll use it if harvest is coming next week, so that'll be fine. I have it loaded up. I'm gonna adjust that tongue there. We're gonna move this to these two holes so it sets a little bit leveler. Boss, I have a suggestion for you. You have two filler caps on the top of this tank here, one in the front, one in the back. Move one of them to this side. Put that one on the back over here. That way when I'm pulled up to the fuel tank with the wrong way, apparently, I don't have to reach all the way across it. I don't know. It's a simple suggestion, it seems like. All we should have to do is take the weight off of that and then pull them two bolts out and move it. Should be easy. Sort of like that. Better. Much better. Oh, this is awesome. While I am waiting for fuel to fill, I jumped onto my computer and checking out my Agromatics web account here. I had found earlier, let's see, how did I do this? My account, manage account, integrations. Right here is how I connected my John Deere, connected through that, walked me through it. It was pretty easy to do. And now, look, we have a farm list. That's awesome. Well, it took a few minutes, so all the fields are there. I went through and added trucks. Oh, I can delete this one. So the way they have this kind of organized is they have groups, like BBF trucks, and then under that they have each of the trucks listed. Or, well, I put them in there, but that's where they're listed. Same thing with destinations, different places that we store grain, and then all of our bins. We went through and cleaned up the crop list. They had a whole bunch of stuff in there. And I'm pretty sure soft red winter wheat wasn't there when I looked earlier, but it was just now. So I wonder if somebody added that just to my account. Operators, all that stuff. So I assume all this transfers to the iPad. We'll have to go check that sometime, and it'll be ready to roll. But it's all set up. She's full. So one of our meters isn't right. I think it's that one that's over applying. We've always kind of thought that one reads high, but it says that we put 565 gallons in or something along those lines. But that tank was full when we took it up to the field, and according to the meter on the pump on the field trailer, we only pumped out 523. So one of them is wrong. My guess is the fuel trailer is right. We had it tipped back so much that it couldn't get all the fuel out of it. It's supposed to hold 590. I would say it's pretty close.
apparently I didn't wrap this one up at the farm, so sitting on the porch, there was a fire in there. It's kind of still going, but anyway, thanks for watching today and this week and every day, and I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button for me if you would, and like this video, much appreciated. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. Didn't have a whole lot happening today, so that's okay. We have those days. It was still a lot of work picking up all that pipe, so we'll see what the weather does. It is supposed to rain tomorrow. It is supposed to rain Sunday, I think. Like 5 of the next 7 days had rain in them, so that's good for the corn and beans. We'll see what it means for wheat harvest. We'll get to wheat harvest, I'm assuming, next week. Right now I'm thinking Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, but we'll see. So anyway, it is 4th of July weekend here, so not working tomorrow or Sunday. I probably am Monday, so we'll make a video for Tuesday morning, and we'll see you then. But have a great weekend. Be safe, be careful, don't blow your fingers off, and we'll see you next week.